morning, everybody! Because we wanted to save the best for the last, the Universal Studios Hollywood experience was left at the end of our Los Angeles trip. Look, are we back in London yet? I bet you all know this already. Still in California for this fabulous tour, which always shows you the unexpected just around the corner. You'll see. Come and join us if you don't want to miss our top things to do at the Universal Studios. Gonna be fun!
Dooby dooby doo, where are you? We got some work to do now.
Wow!
Come here.
It's a video.
Oh, we're live.
Wow.
We're live with the dead guy.
Oh my gosh.
Here's where he died.
Ah. Bye.
First off, the Universal Studios was such an unique place. So much entertainment all in one. What to expect? Thrilling theme park rides and shows, a real working movie studio, many cinematic secrets, and many actors on site. So many actors.
Whoa. Hello, Kitty.
Oh no, don't even think about spending too much time at the cooling zone or in between the main areas. I know it's LA and the heat can be really annoying, but if you're not moving fast, you will regret it later, believe me. A good tip: choose a day when the sun is not shining, like ours. If you want to see everything in one day, you have to be really practical. Be early, be organized, and know your priorities. The place is huge and so are the queues. It's getting really crowded around the midday. Here are some of the highlights of our studio tour.
Oh, hey there! You made it! Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Ingrid!
And the greatest driver.
Ingrid!
They're the best. I love
Our firefighters, we think they are some of the nicest in the county of Los Angeles. As we leave our fire station behind, we leave the real world behind with it and take you into our studio front lot. We don't use all of the numbers. There's a variety of reasons why not. A big one, superstition. For that reason, here you'll find no soundstage with the number 13 or lucky number 7, knock on wood. But our stages are constantly in use. You can see a bunch of them on the left. We've been doing a lot of television work here. Some of the new shows that you'll be seeing in the fall have been filming here. Now on the left you'll catch a glimpse of our metropolitan area, always a busy, busy place. These sets look as if they are real buildings, but for the most part, they are shells, 4 walls without any actual rooms inside. Now, these sets have been rebuilt with the help of one of Hollywood's biggest names, Steven Spielberg. But he's not the only major director to have worked with us. Another is Peter Jackson, who directed the 2005 King Kong.
prehistoric times. Look at the place.
And Barney Rubble's car, and various cars from various Fast and Furious films. And a vehicle from our mega hit Jurassic World, starring Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. That movie was so much fun. Do you remember the scene?
American Mass, once again.
Jimmy Buffett trying to save his margarita. Of course, I could be wrong about that. Maybe dinosaurs can be brought back extinction. What do you think? Get Jurassic World to be spinners. Things around here aren't always what they seem to be. That includes nature. Even the weather isn't always what it seems to be around here, and we own the Weather Channel. got rain falling on the left. Now, if you look at the rain, look a little higher, you'll see sprinklers shooting the water up into the air. When it falls, it looks just like the real stuff. And it can be wet and slippery like the real stuff. That's how we can create rain here in Hollywood. Hey, thanks, guys. That was great. Guys, can we keep the rain, please? Uh-oh. Look at on the left. Remember what I said about getting wet? Especially if you're on the left-hand side. Don't worry about all that water. We are very water conscious here at NBC Universal. We're not going to waste any of it. It'll be back at the top of the hill in about 15 seconds. We believe in recycling. Yes, we do. Let's see what that flash flood looked like in the film Big Fat Liar. So again, this is facades used for exterior filming. But we also have another type of set on our back level we call a practical set. Practical sets have rooms inside. It can be used for both interior as well as exterior filming. Is that a diver in the water there? Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. Oops. Ew, ew. Oh man. Oh, he sure had a lot of guts. Okay, I think we ought to keep our eyes open for that shark. You never know where it's going to pop up next. Oh, is the shark attacking that yellow buoy? Is it attacking us? And that was Bruce, the star of Jaws. One of us is Colonial Street, which doubled as Wisteria Lane for those 8 years. We'll take you down there, we'll show you where everybody lived. I'll show you a film clip so you'll see exactly what these houses look like when this was Wisteria Lane. And you know, the street predates Desperate Housewives. So, for example, the yellow house on the right looks different, but this was the same house that Susan lived in on Desperate Housewives. And the beige house on the right was Gabrielle's house on Desperate Housewives. It was painted gold when she lived in it. It's exactly like Dominic Toretto's car in the Fast and Furious movies.
Yay.
I wonder what it's doing here. Well, look at a little engine in it. It really works. And we are coming up with a new animated version of the story later this year. And Norman Bates, the owner, I've heard that he's been doing some renovating here. Norman! Hi, we've got some guests from out of town and need a place to stay tonight. I thought since they were taking the tram tour, you might want to give them a discount. He seems a bit preoccupied, doesn't he? I wonder what's up. He's usually very friendly. Doesn't seem quite himself today. What is he? Oh, I think I know who that is. Why is she wrapped in a shower curtain? Yes, it is definitely time for us to check out of the Bates Motel. Everybody lean to your left.
Again, to sit down and talk about the Waterworld. I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good.
By the way, this airplane is a very real airplane that was taken apart and brought here and made to look as if it had crashed on this set. Real airplane, Hollywood crash.
Robbie, get in.
We're gonna hide it here in this safe house here, Sullivan's Truck Repair. I've heard of this place. You know, in the Fast and Furious movies, this is where they get all those cars all souped up and ready for all of those street races.
My name is Roman Pierce.
Oh, hi.
So we brought you in our secret spot.
All right, look, guys, we're going to keep Shaw from following you. And to keep you safe, we need your help.
Resistance.
We don't work for nobody.
Try to move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting.
It was really fun to see some of their classic film sets, but you'll also learn about how the movies are made while you are being entertained. Cool, isn't it? One of the best and most dangerous live shows we've seen here was the Waterworld. It was like a real adventure movie set, played in front of the public. So impressive. Have a look.
If you're sitting in a green seat today, you're gonna get wet.
Okay.
If you're sitting in a green seat today and you do not speak English, enjoy.
The survivors live on these floating fortresses known as atolls in this place called Waterworld.
Close the gates!
Hey back! Get to the gate! Lock it down! Whoa.
Something on your back. Bertha! Right into the water hazard. I take you with me!
That feels like some love.
So the deacon's threat has ended.
All the special effects were spotless and everything looked so real. We can definitely tell we are at the Universal Studios, professional and very well played. More than that, the next show is presenting all the details about how they are doing all the effects in the movies. It was more than interesting to watch.
You're lit!
Why?
You're out?
He's okay, everybody! And it was almost 18 seconds! Even though I'm far enough for your Michael the Dam. Oh, but you're not the standing teddy bear.
What's that?
You're the star of Universal's Ted!
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you're waiting outside the nightclub.
Here we go.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh, it's going active. Yeah!
And exactly when we were thinking we'd seen it all regarding the movie prep, one more show pops up. It was a great show, especially for the little ones.
Quiet on the set!
Stage crew, let's clear the set, please. Hey, Josh. We'll break for lunch after we get this show.
My name's Julia, and I'm an animal trainer. You know what to do, lights, camera, action! Sparky, he's been a good sport. Go ahead and take it, put it right back where you found it. Excellent flight from Arrow. Iris and Olympus are both Eurasian eagle owls. And an excellent flight from Diego.
if you were thinking that was it, actually, the real fun starts only now. All their best movies are having thrilling rides and 4D experiences. Let's start with the easiest and funniest one, the Minions.
Welcome to the Minions world. Now you're getting in Minions land.
Once you're seated, guys, place your bags and backpacks on the floor next.
We're going to be turned into small little yellow things, maybe have only one eye, and a little bit of hair.
Ready? Great! Prepare to be minionized! Oh, they're so cute!
Now we are Minions. And here are the heroes of my childhood, the Simpsons family.
Thank you.
Again, another fun and animated ride.
This is where we make all the wonder and imagination that fuels our park.
From now on, all the rides are getting really serious, and maybe this is the reason why I wasn't able to capture exactly the best parts of each ride. It was almost impossible to film while the 4D mode was activated, but I guess you will discover everything by yourself when you will visit the park. Anyway, we've made our top 5 rides for What's Left Behind.
Okay, one at a time.
Be patient, the best ones are the last ones. Number 5 goes to the post-apocalyptic world of AMC's, The Walking Dead. You have to be really strong to enter in this one. This attraction made us fighting for survival. The Jurassic Park River Adventure would be the number 4 ride on our top.
Blue, not her, right here. Let's go.
Because if it's one more, that means she sits here.
Hi.
The lines for groups and couples here were pretty long, that's why we found a way to make them shorter. We've been queuing on the lines for the singles and we've made it to the ride in minutes. As you can see, I was the lucky one randomly allocated to sit on the first row of our boat. Fantastic! I think I forgot to mention again how scared I am about roller coasters, isn't it? One tip for the girls, don't wear makeup.
Crunch time, girl power.
The Transformers 3D ride was a very dark and crazy one, full of spins and fights in a virtual world, so there was no point to trying to film it. Instead, the robots at the entrance are pretty fun, as you can see.
We need you to report ASAP. More shower out.
Oh, the mommy.
The mommy.
Pretty nice one back then in 99.
The second favorite ride, called Revenge of the Mummy, was such a scary indoor roller coaster. I will say only this: insects, warrior mummies and fire. Everything is so intense, you'll definitely feel the heat inside yourself. Be prepared for the worst. I had no idea how the ride will be and I was almost crying after that.
This is gonna be the hell of a ride. Very fast, tricks, stunts, everything.
And the title for the best ride goes to Harry Potter. If you are a Harry Potter fan, take a tissue with you. If you are not, be ready to be impressed anyway.
Magnificent indeed.
Harry Potter is the main attraction of Universal Studios, and we can definitely understand why. First off, they have the castle part. You will see here all the iconic locations from the movies. The attention to the details is going crazy here. It really is one of a kind attraction. Also, the Forbidden Journey 4D ride was absolutely amazing in terms of special effects. It was our favorite ride here and the best way to end this crazy day at the studios.
No, but the subject is fascinating.
Hey, you lot! Come see the dragon, have you? Right! Where are you in? Snake, follow me! Hang on! Oh, and don't forget to retrieve your stowed belongings.
Camera action!
The gates at the Universal Studios are closing at 6 p.m. So what else is left to do in Los Angeles regarding movies? The Hollywood Walk of Fame, of course. If you are around Hollywood, this street is definitely a must.
Wesley Snipes.
All across the street you can find different stars ranging from cartoon characters to singers, actors or directors. Basically only valuable people from Hollywood. And this was our most epic day in LA, and also the last one here. How else is better to end up this beautiful trip than a last In-N-Out cheat meal and an incredible view over the city after that. Bye bye LA, or should I say maybe see you soon? Because we will be back here for sure. But our honeymoon series is not finished. Our next destination is absolutely stunning. And if you are still here, give me a click on that subscribe button. Thank you!